Yan, okay. So, good day sa ating lahat. Ang i-discuss ko for this video is about permutation. So, when we say permutation is a permutation of group of objects is any arrangement or ordering. Yan. So, meron kang group of objects. So, when you arrange it, hindi naman sinabing lahat ng object na given ay kailangan mong i-arrange. So, pag meron kang kinuha ng objects and then you arrange it, then you're doing permutation. Okay? So how do we illustrate permutations? So for example, you have these activities. So tignan natin, ano-ano sa mga activities na to yung nagre-require ng ordering or nagmamatter yung ordering or hindi. So for example, in an ice cream stand, you need to select 3 of the 5 available ice cream flavors. Okay, so kung pipili tayo ng flavor ng ice cream, so, meron dyan 5, strawberry, chocolate, mango, ube, and cheese. Nagmamatter ba yung ordering doon? Okay, so dahil hindi naman, like for example, meron kang mango, tsaka ube, tsaka chocolate. Kahit ano naman yung mauna dong mapili mo, yun at yun pa rin yung flavors na meron ka. So, ibig sabihin, yung number 1 ay hindi nag-i-illustrate ng permutation. Okay? How about number 2? You bought 1 pack of each of the following fruits. So you have strawberry, pomelo, and grapes. You want to store 2 of them into canisters of colors green and orange. So kung makikita nyo dito, di ba maraming mga ways kung paano mo gagawin yon. So pili ka ng dalawang fruits, tapos ilalagay mo sa canister na may kulay din, which are colors green and orange. So like for example, you choose strawberry and pomelo. So pag nilagay ko siya sa green na lalagyan, isang way yon. So another way, kapag nilagay ko siya sa orange, since magkaiba ng kulay yon, nagmamatter yung ordering doon. So therefore, yung number 2 illustrates permutation. Okay, next, your teacher asks you to name all the subsets of the sets X, Y, Z. So, di ba when we say subset, so you get a part of that set. Like, for example, a set containing X. So, isa lang yung kinuha mo, X. Ano na yon? Subset na yon. Okay? So, pero, ito ay combination. Bakit? Like, for example, kumuha ng X, Y. So, dalawa yung kinuha mo, X and Y. Maiiba ba yon kapag YX yung kinuha mo? So, hindi naman, di ba? Dahil yung YX, tsaka yung XY, parehas lang yung laman niya na dalawa. Na ang laman niya ay X and Y. So, ibig sabihin, hindi ito nag-i-illustrate ng permutation. And then last, you are the leader of the group and you need to pick an assistant leader and a secretary. Okay, so clearly, ito ay permutation. Since, kung pipili ka ng assistant leader and secretary, so let's say si A, siya yung assistant leader mo, tapos si B, siya yung secretary mo. Kapag pinagpalit mo yon, ginawa mong si B yung assistant leader, and then si A yung secretary, magkaibang way yon yung ginawa mo. So, ibig sabihin, dalawa yung involved na tao doon, di ba? Si A and B. Pero nakita natin na kahit yung dalawang taong yun, same lang sila na pinili mo, pareha silang dalawa, si A and B, nakikita natin doon na magkaibang way pa rin siya. Kasi yung isa, assistant leader si A and secretary si B, while yung isa, kabaliktaran niya. Okay, so therefore, number 4 illustrates permutation. So sa dalawang yan, number 2 and number 4 illustrates permutation. So clearly, ang gagawin nyo lang talaga is to look for the arrangements. Kapag importante yung arrangement, then it illustrates permutation. Okay, so next we have evaluating factorials. So sa permutation, makaka-encounter kayo ng tinatawag nating factorial. So ang symbol niya is, ang symbol ng factorial is yung exclamation point. So, yan. Yan ang symbol ng factorial. Okay? So, paano ba tayo nag-evaluate ng factorial? So, like for example, 7 factorial over 7 minus 2 factorial. So, first, evaluate nyo muna yung operations na nandun sa loob ng parenthesis. So, balik, copy nyo lang yung 7, and then you have 7 minus 2, so 5 factorial. Yan. Ngayon, tatandaan nyo na pag sinabing factorial, mula doon sa number na yon na given, magbabawas na kayo ng magbabawas ng 1 hanggang makarating kayo sa 1. Okay, so like for example, 7. Bawas ng isa hanggang makarating sa 1. And then you multiply. So, ibig sabihin, yung 7 factorial is 7, tapos bawas ka lang ng bawas ng isa, so times 6 times 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, all over. So, yung 5, syempre sa 5 yung umpisa. 4, 3, 2, 1. So, meron na tayong ganyan. And then next, so kung mayroon kang fraction at may nakita kang same numbers, pwede mong i-cancel out yun. So, cancel out na itong 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ang matitira is 7 times 6. And 7 times 6 is 42. Okay, so, ibig sabihin, ang value nitong expression is 42. Okay, another example. So, you have 4 minus 1 factorial, 2 factorial. So, again, evaluate nyo muna yung expression sa loob ng parenthesis. So, 4 minus 1 is 3. Then, you have 2 factorial. Okay, and then, sabi nga dyan, 3 factorial, mumultiply nyo, so you have 3 times 2 times 1. Then, for 2 factorial, you have 2 times 1. So, since multiplication yan, wala ka makakancel, evaluate mo na. O, ano yung 3 times 2 times 1? Okay, so 6 times 2 times 1 is 2. So, you have 6 times 2, which is equal to 12. And then, the last one is this. So, dahil wala nang may parenthesis dyan, diretso evaluate nyo na yan. So, 9 factorial, you have 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All over. You have 3 factorial. So, that's 3 times 2 times 1. And then you have 4 factorial. That's 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And then you cancel similar terms. So, 4, 3, 2, 1, cancel na yon. And then, tingin pa kayo, baka meron pa kayong pwedeng i-cancel. Katulad nito, 3 times 2 times 1 is 6. So, dahil 6 yan, cancel yung 6 dito. So, matitira is 9 times 8 times 7. Okay? And then, what is 9 times 8 times 7? So, 9 times 8 times 7 is 504. So, yun na yung sagot. Okay? So, ganun lang mag-evaluate ng factorial. Okay, next, evaluating permutations. Okay, so, paano naman nag-evaluate ng permutation? Dapat, alam niyo yung formula na the permutation of n taken r at a time, yan yung symbol, is equal to n factorial over n minus r factorial. Okay? So, yung n, ito yung number sa left, while yung r yung number sa right. Okay? Conceptually, yung n yung number of objects, and then yung r, yun yung number ng object na kukunin mo from n. And then, yun yung number ng object na i-arrange mo. Okay? So, for example, permutation of n taken 3 at a time. So, parang meron kang n objects, hindi mo alam kung ilan yung objects. Pero, out of those objects, kukuha ka ng tatlo, and then yun yung i-arrange mo. Okay? So, let's say this is equal to 60. So, kulang pala yung given. Okay, so, nung kumuha ka daw ng tatlo, ang value is 60. Ilang objects kaya meron? Okay, so to solve that, we have n factorial over n minus 3 factorial equals 60. This is for number 1. Diba, using the formula, dahil wala naman tayong n, stay lang siya as n. So, yung r na lang, which is 3. Then, that is equal to 60. Okay, so next, ano ba yung n factorial? Diba, mula n sa n, babawas ka ng isa, babawas ka ulit ng isa, and so forth and so on. Pero dito may n minus 3 factorial na yan. Over n minus 3 factorial equals 60. Okay? So dito, n, bumawas ng isa, n minus 1. Bumawas ng isa, n minus 2. Bumawas ulit ng isa, n minus 3. Tapos may factorial pa yan, di ba? Ano na yan, sunod-sunod na yan. Pero hindi ko na tinuloy kasi parehas na silang n factorial. Maka-cancel ko na. So meron na lang tayong n minus 1, n minus 3 equals 60. So ngayon, isip kayo ng number na pag minultiply ko, magkakasunod, 60 yung sagot. So ano yun? We have 5 times 4 times 3. Diba? Ang 5 times 4 is 20. Tapos times 3, 60. So, ibig sabihin, 5 times 4 times 3 yan. Na may kita na natin dito. Ibig sabihin, ito ay 5, ito ay 4, ito ay 3. So, therefore, n is 5. And then, another example is we have 7, permutation of 7 taken r at a time is, let's say, equal to 42. Yan. So, dito naman kabaliktaran. May 7 kang object. Sa 7 object na yun, kukuha ka ng hindi natin alam kung ilan. At 42 yung nagawa mong arrangements. So, ano kaya ang value ng r? So, ito naman, 7 factorial over 7 minus r factorial equals 42. So, using the formula. Tapos, kung i-cross multiply natin yan, lagyan ko to ng over 1, magkakaroon tayo ng 42 times 7 minus r factorial. Then, meron tayo ditong 7 factorial. Okay? So, divide both sides by 42. So, what do we have? 7 minus r factorial equals, ano ba yung 42? 7 times, 7 times 6. Okay. So, dahil ito ay 7 times 6 times 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, diba? So, kaya gagawin ko na lang 7 times 6 times 5 factorial. Maka-cancel ko yung 42. Kasi si 42 ay 7 times 6. So, meron ako ditong 5 factorial. Okay? So, kung makikita nyo, 7 minus r factorial ay equal daw sa 5 factorial. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Kung tatanggalin ko yung factorial, equal pa rin sila. So, si 7 minus r equals 5. So, we have r equals 2. Kasi, di ba, 7 minus 2, 5 yung magiging sagot. Okay, so, ganun lang kumuha ng unknown in evaluating permutation. Okay, so next, solving problems na tayo involving permutation. So, for example, meron kayong 4 na digits. So, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, pipili tayo ng dalawa na magkaiba magkaibang digit, ilan kaya yung mabubuo natin? Okay, so ano mga pwede dyan? Let's say 1 tsaka 2 yung kukunin ko. O, 1 tsaka 3 naman. 1 tsaka 4. Okay, so, pag pumili ako ng 2 tsaka 1, iba yon sa 1 and 2. Bakit? Kasi 1, 2, 12 yung mabubuo dun eh. Pero pag 2, 1, 21 yung mabubuo. So, iba siya. Ibig sabihin, permutation siya. Okay, so and then you have 23 and then 24. So 3 naman umpisa. 31, 32, 34. And then 4 naman yung umpisa, 41, 42, 43. So ilan yan lahat? So lahat ng nabuo natin is 12. Ayan. So paano naman kapag gagamit ako ng formula? So yung formula kanina, you have permutation of ilan ba yung objects? 4. So, kasi 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ilan ang pipiliin mo doon sa 4? So, 2. Kaya meron tayong permutation of 4 taken 2 at a time. So, using the formula that is equal to 4 factorial, yun yung nasa taas, ang nasa baba, pag ma-minusin nyo lang, 4 minus 2 factorial. So, evaluate the expression inside the parenthesis first. So you have 4 factorial over 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 factorial. Yan. So meron na tayong 4 factorial is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then 2 factorial, 2 times 1. So cancel yung 2 times 1. Meron tayong matitirang 4 times 3 which is 12. So either way, nakita natin na 12 ang sagot. Okay? Next. Oh. How many ways can an advertising company promote 8 items 4 at a time during a 3-minute commercial period at TV time? So, permutation, ilan ng objects? 8 items. So, ilan yung kukunin mo at a time? So, 4. So, permutation of 8 taken 4 at a time. So, ganun lang siya. Formula, 8 factorial minus yung nasa baba. Okay? So, 8 factorial over 4 factorial. And then, expand nyo. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 yan. Hindi ko na itutuloy. So, ito 4 factorial din. Maka-cancel na natin ngayon. So, ang matitira ay 8 times 7 times 6 times 5, which is equal to 1,680. So, multiply nyo lang yung 8 by 7 by 6 by 5. Okay, so another example. How many ways can 5 runners win first, second, and third? So, ilan ang runner nyo? 5. So, 5 yung objects. Ilan ang pipiliin? First, second, and third. So, 3. Ayan. So, sa taas, 5 factorial. Sa baba, pag ma-minusin lang ito. So, 5 minus 3 factorial. So, meron tayong 5 factorial over 5 minus 3 is 2 factorial. And then expand. 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3. Then yung 2, 1, 2 factorial na yun. Then 2 factorial para makancel siya. So, meron tayong 5 times 4 times 3 which is equal to 60. Okay, and then next, how many ways can 3 boys and 4 girls be seated in a row of 7 seats if girls insist of sitting next to each other? Gusto nung girls, magkakatabi sila. Okay, so paano ginagawa yung ganun? So let's say we have boy 1, 2, boy 3. Tapos may 4 na girl. Girl 1, girl 2, girl 3, girl 4. So ito, magkakagrupo yan, yung 4. So meron tayo dyang 4 factorial. Diba? Kasi 4 sila eh, magkakatabi. Ngayon, dahil magkakatabi to, ika-count nyo to as 1. So parang may isa ka dyan, 2, 3, 4. So another 4 factorial yan. Okay, so ito, unang object, pangalawa, pangatlo, pang-4. 4 factorial yon. Tapos sa loob nitong, ito yung mga girls, may 4 4 factorial arrangements pa dyan. So, 4 factorial. Yan. So, meron tayong 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So, you have 24 times 24, which is equal to 576. Okay, so ganun lang yon. Hindi siya direkta gagamitan ng permutation. Okay, pero intindihin niyo yung concept na since gusto ng apat na magkakatabi, may arrangement silang sarili doon. And then you count them as one, tsaka nyo siya i-versus dun sa ibang mga objects. Okay? So, how about if we have repeating digits? So, dito, gagawin nyo lang, i-arrange nyo muna yung unang apat. So, 4 factorial yon, di ba? Over, sa baba, ilalagay nyo lang yung mga naulit na digit. So, like for example, 6. So, 2 times siya naulit. So, kaya may 2 factorial dito. So, you have 4 times 3 times 2 factorial over 2 factorial, which is equal to 12. Okay? So, next. Another example is, ayan. So, ganun ulit. Bilangin nyo ilan lahat ng objects dyan. So, in that case, ilan lahat yung letters. So, 6. So, 6 factorial. And then, ilalagay mo yung mga naulit. So, yung A, 3 beses. So, wala lang naulit. So, yan lang yun. So, you have 6 times 5 times 4. Yung 3, 2, 1, 3 factorial ko na lang. Then, you have 3 factorial here. So, cancel. So, you have 6 times 5 times 4, which is equal to 120. Okay? And then next, Robert plans to visit his grandma's house, which is located at the other street in their village. So, he always walks south or east direction. So, eto si Robert, pupunta siya dito kay grandma. Ang pwede nilang galaw, maging movement ay south or east. So, kung titingnan nyo, ilang beses siyang magsa-south? Dalawa. Isa, dalawa. Ilang beses siya mag-east? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5 beses siya pwede mag-east, 2 beses siya pwede mag-south. Okay? So, paano natin sasagutan yan? So, paano natin sasagutan yan? So, meron tayong 7 factorial. Kasi 7 ways yung pwede dyan, eh, diba? Kasi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Diba? O, example pa tayo ng isa. Pwedeng 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, either way, 7 steps yung gagawin niya. Kaso nauulit-ulit yung 5 na east, tsaka yung 2 na south. Okay, so you have 7 times 6 times 5 factorial over 5 factorial 2 times 1. So, cancel yung 5 factorial. Yung 2, pwede mo i-cancel dito sa 6, pero may matitira pang 3. So, you have 21 kasi 7 times 3. Okay, so ganun lang kayo sinasagutan. Bilangan nyo lahat yung steps na gagawin niya. 7 yon, kaya 7. Tapos, notice na nauulit yung east dyan, tsaka yung south. So, kaya, pwede nyong gawing denominator yan sa baba. Okay? Then next, circular permutation. So, ito naman, ang formula is n minus 1 factorial. Okay? Bakit may n minus 1? Example tayo. Kung meron akong tatlong tao, let's say ABC, ma-arrange ko siya as ABC, ACB, BAC, BCA, CAB, at CBA. So, 6 na way, di ba, para ma-arrange ko yung tatlong tao. Eh, paano kapag pabilog na sila? So, kung pabilog ko sila i-arrange, let's say, ito ay si A, B, and C. Ganyan sila nakapesto. Sulat lang natin yung lahat. A, C, B, B, A, C, B, C, A, C, A, B, at C, B, A. Kung titignan natin siya ng clockwise perspective, so pag ganun, A, B, C. So, isang count to. Okay, so ito A, C, B. Isang count din yan, so dalawa. Ngayon dito, kung kay A ka manggagaling, meron kang A, C, B. Parehas lang dito sa pangalawa. So, hindi sila magkaiba. Parehas lang sila eh. Naurong lang ng konti si A, pero ACB pa rin to. O, ito rin, A, B, C. Parehas lang dun sa 1. A, B, C. Parehas kay 1. A, papunta kay C, papunta kay B. Parehas dun sa 2. So, therefore, dalawa lang siya. Okay? So, kung dito, tatlo yung object, 3 minus 1. So, 2 factorial, which is 2. So, kaya may minus 1. Kasi, yung isa doon, para ka nangyayari, siya lang yung point of reference. Kaya, mama-minus na siya doon sa number na kailangan mong i-arrange. So, kaya kapag circular yung arrangement, may minus 1. Okay, example. In how many ways can 5 children join hands to form a ring? So, 5 yung tao. So, dahil ring yung bubuin nila, pabilog, so, merong minus 1. Yan. So, you have 4 factorial or 24. Kasi 4 times 3 times 2 times 1.